If we look at my Brotato list of runs, it says I just played Explorer, which means next I should play Doctor. Doctor gets 200% more attack speed with medical weapons, which basically, in my experience, means that I just build medical guns and treat them like they're SMGs. Very good at HP regen, a little bit of extra harvesting, worse at armor. I started with scissors instead of a medical gun, which is too bad. But still fine. Surprise Brotato Steam. I guess. I wonder if I need to restart my PC. Don't run with scissors. Maybe if I just close this, maybe this is memory leaking. Have I ever tried to make circular saw or whatever work with Doctor? Not really. I have generally found Doctor to work very well with medical guns. What if I tried to make thief daggers work? We probably don't want to do that. That's probably a no. Hey, Vixie! Medical gun's just very, very strong, and it's not hard to find. Like, you can obviously start with it if you're choosing. If you're not choosing, half of the time you start with it anyway, because it's one of the 2 possible starting weapons. And the rest of the time, it's, I think, the only other medical tag common weapon that you can find, and so you are going to find it pretty fast. Oh no. Should be okay. And the run kind of just plays itself from here. Doctor's not too bad. I should turn music on. Let's do that. So HP regen is better than usual, but honestly, that doesn't mean I need to buy more of it. Because these already heal me. I have so much sustain. I just go for probably make sure I don't get one-shot by anything. Ideally, I'd like to survive 3 hits at all stages of the game. Do they call me Dr. JORBS? Not as much as they should. Ever since I got to 100,000 followers on Twitch, I'm technically in American society considered to have a valid medical opinion. So, you all should be calling me doctor, like a medical doctor. Is basically what I am. Ask me my opinions on vaccines. Range? Sure. I've been enjoying Brotato a lot recently. I've also been enjoying Spirit Island a lot recently. Answers why Aaron Rodgers keeps talking so much. Yeah, exactly. And also everyone else. The pandemic has brought a lot of attention to the fact that we do not have great science communication and instead have a society which platforms people who are celebrities for random reasons. Awkward. Oh yeah, I was saying I've been enjoying Spirit Island a lot recently. Y'all should get into Spirit Island with me. It's a very good game. My opinions about Elder Beasts. I don't really understand the Elden Beast. It's just kind of there, and then it flies around. Yeah, I think generally the enemies which aren't easy to hit with a sword in Elden Ring are not my favorite enemies. I just got a very, very, very early baby with a beard. It honestly doesn't do very much. Because I already had enough damage. But I mean, I have it. Baby with a beard shoots at things whenever I kill things. Stuff doesn't get really wild until you have two of them. Once you get two of them, you'll like shoot one thing and everything on the screen dies. With only one of them, sometimes I lose the shot off screen or something and it stops bouncing. Tabletop Spirit Island for the first time not very long ago. First time playing for all of you, so it took a while to set up and understand what you're doing, but you had fun. Nice. This thing's fine. I have minus 7% speed. Let's go minus 10% speed. I should take some speed at some point. Phrasing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's what I said. I said what I said. I'm actually not having enough damage for this wave. Maybe not. Maybe just barely enough. But yeah, that was a lot harder to kill than I thought it would be. More minus speed. This is now a have no speed challenge run. Oof. Sure. Estes couch one time. I don't... The character gets minus 50% armor, so... I don't know if I could get to a point where I was standing still, really. Reamer Tastic, thanks for 32 months! I guess if I do get to a point where I'm standing still, it's because I kill everything while standing still before it reaches me. I could get to that point. I might already be almost at that point, actually. Time to rotate. Thank you, Reamertastic. If you enjoy Tabletop Spirit Island, may I recommend the desktop app? Checked out as Bounce. Or Pierce, rather. I could take piercing projectiles, I guess. What type of doctor? Just like a general position. Damage tracker on the right side is a mod. Yeah, if you go to the Steam Workshop and look for the most popular mods, it's like one of the absolute top ones. It's pretty straightforward, pretty light. Doesn't really do... well... is it the one that also shows me the damage that different items have dealt? I think it might be. It just gives you more information about what your stuff is doing. Just kind of fun to look at. Sometimes it's nice when you're like comparing one weapon to another and not sure which one you should take. You can see which one actually deals more damage in the waves as you're actually playing them. Be cool if it could track a baby with a beard at the same time. Unfortunately, nothing can possibly track a baby with a beard. It deals too much damage. This is an elite wave. Okay, so I have to actually, like, not die. I think one range damage is better than upgrading a medical gun. I'm not sure. I could have done math on it, but I'm happy not to. Yeah, Doctor's just kind of broken. I don't understand why plus 200% attack speed with medical weapons? Like, why not like 125%? Just bought bait on a wave 11 elite. Yep. Yeah, this run's kind of over. Sure. I wonder what the most alien eyes I've ever had is. Oh, look at all those dots! Is there a way to make alien eyes proc faster? I don't think so. Not in the game. The tribe must survive. Sure. I got very into that game. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of clicking buttons now. I have a bunch of turrets. I have alien eyes. I have a bunch of medical guns. I have a baby with a beard. Preferred to stay away from dodge and crit chance in the tier list that I did for this game. Crit chance tends on most Brotatos to not be an efficient way to increase damage until fairly late in the game. So often it makes sense just to not bother going for it. Because you can buy a bunch of stuff with minus crit chance on it, like metal. Dodge just doesn't do anything, because, like, just don't get hit. Lol. The big problem with dodge is just that if you are getting hit, it's not going to save you. It's going to slightly delay your death, but it's not going to stop you from getting hit if you are regularly getting hit. So you want to buy things that will stop you from regularly getting hit instead, like more damage, or some speed, or a better input device. Or younger hands or something, I don't know. Is this a horde wave? I don't think so. There would be no way of knowing, though. How much materials does an Xbox controller cost? They're not as cheap as I feel like they should be. Well, this one's an elite. Let's go Weird Ghost on an elite wave. This is a way that I could die. This does have some chance of killing me. Arguably shouldn't have done that. I can't buy blood donation anymore. I was wrong, it can't kill me. My bad. I mean, I didn't think it was gonna kill me, but I thought it would be slightly closer than that. This Weird Ghost just for that wave. Weird Ghost gives you +3 max HP, and for the next wave you start at 1 HP. But the 3 max HP is permanent. The starting at 1 HP is not permanent. Releasing you adaptable controller, but $300 isn't accessible. It's a lot of money. I seem to be rather strong. Yeah, yep. I have taken my second hand off the controller. Ooh, giant spell. Sure. Try to get more crit chance for the giant spell then. I'm also more wealthy than I would expect to be. Like, I just don't feel like I should have quite this much money. The current challenge for Alien Eyes is that the enemies are dead before the Alien Eyes reach the enemies. It's tough. It's tough. I don't think my Alien Eyes are dealing very much damage, but it's really not their fault. Lore accurate doctors get paid well. I think they probably get paid appropriately. It's kind of an important job. The question is, like, why don't teachers get paid that sort of money? So I'm actively trying not to kill the boss now, because it spawns stuff for me to shoot, which drops materials, which makes me more money. However, I suspect I will accidentally kill it pretty soon. No matter how much I try to run away from it. I'm just a little bit too strong. Yep, it's dead. Are the characters in order or random character? Yeah, we just go in order. I have in the past done random, but if I roll the same character twice, I keep hitting the random button. But like, I don't know. It's just kind of, I don't know. Just go in order. I don't know. It's the same thing, right? To just go in order. It just takes less time to work out what you're playing next. Not actually efficient to buy that, but it makes all my weapons red, which looks good. There's also get way more student loan debt, only if you pay for your education. What if instead you just claim to be a doctor, but don't get an education? No student loan debt, but the same pay. Will I cover money with the song and foul? I could move the song and foul. Double can? I only see one of each of us. Don't need student loans if you just get 100,000 Twitch followers. Oh, you don't get 100,000 Twitch followers without going to a very elite Twitch streamer university. Actually quite expensive. I'm not blocking the money. What are you even talking about? I guess I'm blocking the reroll cost. Really, this should be like here more, and this should be like, I don't know. Somewhere, like there, maybe? Is that okay? I don't know. I think this is enough max HP. Next song, info right in the middle. My bad. Definitely going to be an influencer major soon if there isn't already. I imagine that most universities have ethical issues with offering influencer classes because of how few people actually make it as an influencer or a career. But there are lots of people who study influencers at universities already. It's just like you are studying it in the same way that you study other phenomena, not studying it in order to get qualifications to be one. I don't know if that makes sense. I guess, taking max HP doesn't do anything anymore. Maybe I shouldn't have clicked that button. Well, what do I need to buy right now? Is it maybe one of those? I don't know. Could have been. GG. So easy. Medical guns. We can check in on the graph. I'm just barely ahead still. Fucking past JORBS. Look at all those wins in a row. Social science loves researching influencer culture. Makes sense. There are a lot of celebrities who studied rich and famous. How do you explain to your cat he isn't supposed to eat fries? Why not? Explain to me why your cat isn't meant to eat fries. That seems unfair to your cat. Fries are great. Fries are great. Everybody wants to eat fries. You get shurikens for Hunter. I think Thief Dagger is the way to play Hunter. I don't think shuriken's great. I don't think anything other than Thief Dagger is great, honestly. Some people like crossbow, but I think it's terrible. Fortunately, Thief Daggers are a precise weapon, as is shurikens, so we can probably find some. I got some good crits at the end of the wave there. I'm going to take more crit chance, I think. Hunter is weird because you can't get harvesting. So, yeah, this is part of why I think Thief Daggers are the obvious choice. You need money. And we'd have to win max difficulty with Soldier. The big, like, conceptual unlock with Soldier is that you can stutter step and your guns keep firing. So you just stutter step a lot. It's very unenjoyable. Very frustrating character to play. But that's kind of the answer. Scale of melee damage. Maybe I just won't ever find Thief Daggers. Unlucky. Take Weird Ghost. This character gets worse max HP modifications and has no money. So you kind of just have to go for what you get offered whenever it's efficient. And yeah, Weird Ghost is pretty efficient max HP. It's very cheap. I do get armor, right? Yeah. think I'm good with 6 max HP. Alright, we got a Thief Dagger. Probably not buying shurikens anymore. Thief Daggers also really benefit from some range, and this character starts with 100 range, so he's an excellent Thief Dagger character. And they obviously benefit from crit chance, and this character gets more crit chance. Look at this, 42, 46 at the moment. I need the attack speed and I need the melee damage. I think I'm going to take melee damage over crit chance. Blue Shuriken outshining all of the Thief Daggers put together. Look, I'm not saying that Thief Daggers are like the best weapon if you ignore the fact that they give you money when they kill stuff. I am, however, of the opinion that them giving you money when they kill stuff is kind of relevant. Yes. Yep. Maybe just max HP. I'd like not to die. I don't really want to spend a bunch of money rolling either. Come on. Don't do this to me. Oh wow. Okay, we're gonna have 5 Thief Daggers this wave. Maybe that's fine, maybe that's fine. I don't know. We'll see. Do I want a medical turret? Not really. Kind of. Some bridge item. I think it's fine. The reason I sold the shurikens before rolling is that the game gives you copies of the weapons that you already have equipped. So I wanted to stop having shurikens equipped so I could find my last Thief Dagger. But then I just didn't get one for many rolls in a row. Unlucky. Yeah, sure. Okay. So now we really just play extremely normally. We just buy efficient items. We want damage, we want defense. We want to get up to 100% crit, but that shouldn't be very hard. Yeah, Hunter used to be very challenging for me until I worked out that Thief Daggers were my favorite item in the game. Melee damage, range. How much does range actually do? 1%, so it's 3% damage and a bunch of range. I think I have enough range. I do only have 4 melee damage. It's actually pretty good to just take that. We could take wheat, but I don't get harvesting. So it's just 4 melee damage for 143. It's kind of okay. A bit inefficient. I don't think I'm gonna lock another one. Like a broken mouth, though. Money can be a block card, because you can use it to buy block items, like Flame Barrier and Barricade. You know, Flame Barrier is not in this game, but Barricade actually is, so... I slightly punted that joke. Ooh, we get wave 9 next. That's very exciting. Have I ever bought a barricade in the shop before? Probably not. Feels like a strange thing to voluntarily do. Just 2 flat melee damage, I guess. Flat melee damage is a pretty big deal for a while. And then I think attack speed becomes a bigger deal. And damage percent, I guess. So I'm saying that fertilizer is a bad purchase with this character. You taking notes? Got your little notepad ready to go. Fertilizer, not S tier, question mark. Question mark. Ow. Still 8 here because it's pretty cheap. Good to know. Good to know. Still only at 60%. Charcoal, on the other hand. Pretty decent. 90%. I guess I'm going for lifesteal for regen. Or sustain or whatever. Mastery is good. This is fine. Thief daggers have a better... Yeah, the upgraded thief daggers give you more money. So... I mean, I'm going to upgrade them all anyway, but... worth noting. Isn't Tentacle enough sustain with crit weapons? True, I do have Tentacle. Probably. We're going to have more than enough of everything in this run. We will have more than enough damage, more than enough survivability, and more than enough sustain. And probably some other random stuff. Because I have so much money. Because I have thief daggers. But yes, it is a decent point that I have a tentacle. So I don't need sustain as much. Sure. The near irresistible urge to click on harvesting upgrades. I was thinking right then I could just click on the harvesting upgrade and probably still win. There is like a deep urge within my soul to take the one that will scale me over the course of time instead of the one that immediately gives me something, even if the one that will scale me over the course of time obviously doesn't do anything. It's like a very basic thing. It is an understanding that in strategic games, linear growth is less powerful over extended time than quadratic growth. And as such, there's like a default desire to take the thing that gives quadratic growth anytime you can. Anytime I can. I don't know if this is universal among strategy gamers, probably not. I definitely get it pretty hard though. I'm describing the claw effect. I suppose I am. I suppose I am. That's 90%, so we take an alloy and then we're basically at 100. Elite wave. Smiley. If we die this run, it's probably on this wave. Good grief. It's like wave 11 and 12 Smiley is just so many orders of magnitude harder than every wave in this game. Two of my 3 losses are to wave 11 or 12 Smiley. And then the previous full rotation, like half of my losses are to wave 11 or 12 Smiley. That elite is just kind of obscene that early. Alright, let me stretch my legs, I'll be right back. Twitch chat. New danger levels of the expansion. That'd be fun. Hey, Mr. Corey. Who is next? I'm curious. Artificer. Artificer's hard. Alright. We're getting into the harder characters now. I'm going to take a break from Brotato. Let's not chase losses. I think I'm going to play Spirit Island now. These are my 3 games that I'm kind of incapable of stopping playing at the moment. Elden Ring, Brotato, Spirit Island. I must play more. Always. Spirit Island's very hard to stream, though. I don't know.